Hey, my name is Brian Nail, and I'm a mortgage loan officer with Primis Bank. I just want to say how much I truly enjoy being a part of the Spread the Positive Network. It's an incredible mission that brings so much positivity to our community. It's been a real pleasure to be involved. Now, when it comes to financing a home, there are a lot of options. And in a market like today's, having the guidance of a trusted local professional can make all the difference. Whether you're looking to purchase a new home, second home, an investment property, or explore refinancing options, I'd love the opportunity to earn your trust and help guide you through the process. If I can help you nail your mortgage, give me a call at 615-243-3976 or visit nailyourmortgage.com.
Hi, I'm Kila.
And I'm Ashley.
And we met on TikTok when our stories collided.
After we discussed our crazy, people wanted to tell us they're crazy.
So join us as we unpack a whole lot of crazy.
And we named this podcast after the one thing we definitely have in common, raising our mamas.
So welcome to Raising Barbara Jean and Wanda.
Warning, following episode is intended for mature audiences only. It contains graphic descriptions, adult dialogue, and strong language. Listener discretion is advised.
We talk about dramatic shit.
Action. Hey y'all, welcome back.
Welcome back. Anyway, we're here.
Yes.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to say.
Yes. I came in and blustered everyone because I was like, Nights at the Round Table. We've got to gather and have a meeting. And they were like, no. And I'm like, I'm not quitting on y'all. We need to.
Yeah, she didn't come in and try to quit.
No, I did not. I said we need to take a hiatus so we can get all of our ducks in a row and then come back strong. But I think I don't know what we're doing, but we're just talking tonight.
We're not taking a break.
Yeah, we're not taking a break.
So.
We're on live on TikTok too, so if y'all hear us speak to someone that's not in the room with us, it's not a ghost encounter, a ghostly encounter. We're actually talking to somebody on the thing because I want listener feedback. I want to know like what people want to hear. Engagement.
That's the word we're looking for.
Trent, you need to like have like a
engagement. Do y'all see my cute little shirt?
That's so cute.
It is so cute, and it's long sleeve and it's
oversized.
Yeah, because it
it's
covers
like,
my bootay.
It's like not rustic, but
it's
whatever, like tather. You know.
I know. I had it on this morning. I put it on backwards.
Yeah.
And I had it on backwards.
But
and I was walking
easy.
around, but then the tag was over here, and I was like, "What in the world?
Yeah.
Why is there a tag over here?"
It's super cute.
It is so cute. I love it. I'm obsessed with it, and I ordered a green one too.
I'm definitely gonna order one.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna go to my page?
They can find them on TikTok Shop or
yes.
Kila has them linked.
I do have them linked. I don't know that I can say the name of them though, because it's kind of hard to say.
I said.
Go ahead. What you say?
What was it? I said it sounded like something at a hibachi restaurant, like that.
Yes,
they would scream out.
I don't know the name, but anyway, but it is on sale, and I do have it linked in my TikTok shop and on my live. I think you can go on the live.
Thinks she has it.
Well, it is on there, and so I've got messages. I'm trying to figure out how this all works. We ain't done this in a hot minute. I see you.
Oh, you're on my live?
Yeah.
Oh, I should have brought my tablet. I could be on your live.
Oh, that would be
Show
cool.
us the shirts.
Oh, let me just. Should
yeah,
I?
It's the cutest thing.
Yes. Let me just stand up.
It's like a high-low.
Yeah, it covers the booty. It's longer in the back.
It's flowy.
And it's so soft. It's like butter.
It really is soft.
Yes, it is just like butter. And it's got the little ribbed. That's what it is. It's ribbed.
Yeah, it's ribbed.
Yes. And it's thin. It's like a summer.
Right, like you could wear it right now, which
yes.
is perfect because we live in Tennessee, so it's winter in the mornings, summer by noon,
yeah,
fall by afternoon, and then winter again. So very cute. If you go to her live, which is, should we?
It is on my Lost and Found Sisters live, isn't it?
Yeah, my Lost and Found Sisters.
But it's seriously the cutest shirt ever.
It really is. Like I'm totally gonna order one. I love those colors too.
And I
Very
got a
springy.
green one. They have I think it comes in purple and blue and another blue, and then the lime green.
Yeah.
I got the lime green one, and then I don't know what else colors, but I love it. It's so
cute.
soft. It's probably one of my favorite things I bought off a TikTok shop. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
because sometimes it's hit or miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, I've been pleasantly surprised by TikTok Shop. I haven't sold a bunch of stuff, but, I always have the idea, like,
We have too many ideas. That's what's wrong with
that
us.
that is exactly what's wrong with us. Like, how do you stop that? How can you stop the ideas?
I don't know that you can, because I think we're just that.
It's like a creative,
Yeah,
but I want to stop them.
it's a blessing and a curse.
Mm-hmm. Because every day I have, like, a great idea.
Well, I order maybe every other day, thinking that I'm ordering it because I'm going to do a live and show it. And then I hate going live by myself, though.
Yeah.
That's my thing, because I hate going live by myself.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to start bringing it here. We'll just do live Tuesday we can do live Tuesday after hours,
Yeah.
after the podcast.
We're going to introduce the hood therapist today, which is me.
Mm-hmm.
In
The hood therapist.
During COVID, I had a girl that, well, she didn't have family, and she was like, "You're a really good therapist," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I don't know if any of this is like, it's very uneducated, and I don't, I'm just telling you off of experience." So Trent gave me like a not a listener story, but it was like a problem someone had earlier.
Yes.
And it was like, I think the problem was I told a coworker in confidential, like to be private, something about my supervisor, and now my supervisor knows it. Like, what do I do? Because I don't want to cuss everybody out. I said, just cuss everybody out. Like, let them know you don't take shit, and let them know you're going to call their asses out. So, is that what a therapist would probably tell you? Probably not. They'd probably say take the high road, but I'm going to tell them, all y'all up in here can get these hands, catch these hands. I mean,
It's Therapy by Ashley.
yeah, I'm very much
We should call it BJ. What is it? BJ and W.
oh yeah.
Or yeah, Barbara
BJ.
Jean. Okay, Charlie. Don't you feel like he's our little Charlie
Yeah.
from Charlie's Angels? He just kind of pops in every now and then.
Sound hooded.
He missed us. I bet he bought these specifically for us.
Yeah, because we're always asking.
Trent, do you do this? Are you being a smart aleck?
No, because
I can't see his face. Because you're like our other co-host.
Right, he was always in there with us, so we always included him, and now he's not here, and it's like, that's weird.
I know.
Yeah, because we're probably not sane and sound, so sometimes we feel like he's going to give us more of a, or I do. Kila she's delusional. She thinks that we're sane and sound, and I'm like, don't listen to what the hell we say. I'm like, Trent.
I never, ever said there's nothing.
Well,
do you know what you said earlier? I'm telling everybody.
tell him.
So Hood Therapy over here said that somebody that comes to her salon had somebody go to therapy, and they told them to listen to our podcast. Yeah. And I'm like, no, we'll get sued.
Oh, no, we're not. The therapist is. She's the one that, we have a disclaimer at the beginning.
Yeah, because sometimes Ashley's like, we're not doing good. We don't have people when I hear us. And I'm like, we are being used. We should charge that therapist, though. She's taking our content and telling people to
we want to say
it.
thank you, Kelly, for like passing on our thing.
Yeah, that's true.
She's a friend, but Kelly, I hope that you're putting like, you give a note that says like, I'm not responsible for any damage done by these girls.
We're going to send a note with her next visit.
Yeah, because we're not responsible. We didn't tell the client. But
Yeah, we'd like to have your therapist on here.
yes,
I'm curious.
Oh, it's that stupid HIPAA. She wouldn't be able to tell us anything, probably.
But she could talk to. She
could tell us.
Do you think therapists everywhere listen to us? I bet we're on it. Every therapist.
No, because they would all be together like a divine intervention, like we have to have an intervention with these delusional idiots.
We're going to make posters for the therapist office.
They probably use us as an example, though.
Things not to do. Yeah, probably.
Like, this is what delusion looks like. That's not reality.
Don't do this.
No. So, does anybody on... That is true. She can tell you all the stories with no identifiers. That's true. I think a lot of them, like, if it was going to be recorded, they're so like scared that they're going to be, they wouldn't want to give any information. Because even at my shop, like, nurses and stuff like that will be like, they're like looking around. I'm like, we don't have a hidden camera. I'm not going to tell anybody that you didn't tell me the name anyways, but
yeah.
which I get it. I think they scare the shit out of them with. Thank God I don't have HIPAA at my job.
I don't know. I can't figure out how to look it up over here.
What are you looking up?
I thought I could read the comments on my tablet.
Oh.
You can read your comments because you're on there if you want to do it.
Oh, because you're on mine.
I don't know what's going on. I'm old. I'm getting old and I don't know how to work.
This is another thing. We need like a handler.
We do need a handler.
Yep. Like a young person that's like, let me do it for you. Like the tripod, it took us 25 minutes.
Yes, it did.
And
let's see what we got.
Trent was like, oh, you just push it down.
Yeah, we didn't know that. See.
I always say that I'm going to ask my insurance if I could get a caregiver.
And Ashley, you're sporting the native in Nashville.
Oh, I am. Because we're natives.
When the zebra got loose.
Yep.
What was that zebra's name? I can't remember.
Oh, hell.
I can't remember the zebra's name.
It's like Jack or something. What? Say it again. Zed.
Ed. Yeah, Ed the zebra.
Oh.
Trent, he has so much fun with us.
I know.
We could never leave him. But anyway, my shirt. Did y'all see my shirt?
So cute.
It is so cute.
We couldn't leave him. I just need more. I need more topic ideas.
Hey, you want another hood therapist?
Yes.
I thought she was going to try to make me lay on the couch today. She's like,
I was.
The hood therapist is coming. Kila, you got to get on the couch. I mean, it looks like a nice couch. I mean, I'm good. I need some therapy.
I was going to lay on the couch. Then I was like, no, I'll fall asleep because I love
I wasn't getting what you were saying at first. I thought I wasn't realizing. She wants to role play, basically. She wants.
Oh, I brought my glasses and everything.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm. I'm ready.
Willa loves her little glasses, her yellow ones.
Cute.
So, yeah. So
Trent's going to give us a
He's going to give us a scenario. And if you got any scenarios, just let us know about.
Yeah, I'd much rather have.
I mean, now, we are not real therapists, though. Or Ashley's not a real therapist. I mean, I would pay to go to you.
My credentials are from the trailer park.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I would pay to go to you.
And sometimes I feel like I'm like, oh, I feel like I was right on that. But then sometimes I'm like, because I'm very Gemini, so I'm very like back and forth. I'm like, you should totally take the high road. And then I'm like, but fuck shit up on the high road. You know what I mean? Like, tear everything up on the way, obviously. So, who knows? Trent, you got that story or what? You gonna send it?
I'm looking for the right one.
So Easter's this weekend.
Yes.
What do y'all have traditions for Easter?
Yes. Well, we usually go to my in-laws for Easter. It's just us there. But this year we're doing Easter with my entire family, my family.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Aunts, cousins, all the things. We have an Easter bunny coming. He's probably going to be ghetto as hell. My sister said yesterday, she was like, so-and-so's supposed to be the Easter bunny. And she was like, but I don't know if she's going to do it. She's like, you think Jaden will do it? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, I mean, I could ask so-and-so, but he's...
So y'all have an Easter bunny outfit?
Yeah. She's like, but he smokes, and I don't want the kids. I said, hell, they'll probably be like, our Easter bunny smokes. Like, what's up? I mean, you know, my kids, my babies, have literally said, Mom, you want to come play with us? I'll give you a cigarette. And I'm like, okay, first of all, I got my own cigarettes. Okay. Second of all,
That is crazy.
yes, I think it was Malaya. She was like, Mom, if you'll come do this, I'll give you a pack of cigarettes. I'm like, what's like candy? I'm like, I only do the cigarettes because of y'all. Okay. Yeah, they have enticed me with cigarettes.
We should start talking about our family traditions and just bullshit. Like, you know, we cook the turkey and the mashed potatoes, and you know, I've got on my apron, and just see if our kids really listen to our podcast.
They don't.
I know, and then that way we can just talk all the crap about them.
Yeah,
and then
because my husband called me on the way home, and he was like, "Yeah, I've watched a few of the podcasts," and I forgot what he said, and I was like, "Well, which one did you?"
a few. He likes all of them.
No, I said, "Which one did you like or whatever?" And he was like, "What? I just watched the clips." I'm like,
He just watches
the cliff
clips.
notes. Okay,
I bet my kids don't watch it all.
mine don't either. They have no idea.
Yeah.
Jaden may, because he works where he can listen to like headphones, but I doubt it. Isn't that weird? You think it's like cringy for them?
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably.
because they're All right. What is it?
Okay, hood therapy coming up.
My mama loves me, but every time I tell her something personal, she tells the whole family. Then when I get mad, she says I'm too sensitive. How do I set boundaries without feeling guilty?
Did Cole write in?
Cole's that you?
Cole?
Good question.
Anonymous. Okay, well, part of me wants to say, like, just don't tell your mom things, but then part of me wants to say your mom's right. Don't be so sensitive. If the family's like using it against you, then like don't tell your mom things.
Oh, how funny.
If the family just knows and nobody like really says anything, like then you're being sensitive. Like if y'all are close, you know what I mean? I don't really like I tell my sister everything, so I get that. Well, if my kids were to say like don't tell, I wouldn't tell, but
Yeah.
sometimes I think that generations, they're just really sensitive.
Yeah.
And I think
agree.
that they really need, like, some of y'all really, really, really need to, like, toughen up. Because,
Don't be a Nancy.
the real world is not going to cushion you. So,
See, but it does.
Got one more.
okay.
Okay, hood therapist coming in again.
One of my close friends borrowed $300 from me 4 months ago, and every time I ask for it back, she says she's struggling. But somehow, she's getting her hair done, going out to eat, and posting new shoes. Do I keep bringing it up or charge it to the game?
Girl, you call her hairstylist and you find out her next appointment and you show up at the salon. And you say, give me my $300 before you get your hair done. And you cause the damn thing. Because, hell no, you ain't going to be owing me money and be getting your damn hair and nails done. Nope. So the next time, if she don't tell you, then you call her damn hairstylist and say, hey, I was going to surprise her with a coffee during her appointment. When's her next appointment? And you show the hell up. And then say, give me my $300. Because you ain't struggling too damn bad. Because that shit pisses me off. Because I have seen the meme that says, don't, the lady at the grocery store that's using food stamps and she has her nails done. And they're like, well, she could have had a gift certificate. Like, yeah, maybe she did or whatever. But bitch, if she's telling you she ain't got no money, she owes you $300 and getting her hair done, no, show up at the salon. And if she don't do it, then I'll be swiping shit off the station and stuff. I mean, nope. You got to confront her. Because, no, you don't let shit like that go. Because if you let, a person will only treat you how you allow them to treat you. So if you let them run over you, they will run over you. And that goes for every relationship in your life. Your family, your husband or your spouse, your kids, your friends. A person will only treat you how you allow them to treat you. That's why you set the standard for how you're treated. So if you're treated like shit, it's because you allow people to treat you like shit. So, and that's probably, my friend, why I don't have any friends.
What Oprah said too.
Oh, Oprah said it? Well, then see, it's basically in the Bible. It's biblical because, yeah. I mean, that even goes for toddlers and babies and all the things. You can put that. So if you're in a situation where you're like, I feel like I'm not.
Your hearts on this.
Good. If you're in a situation where you feel like you're not being treated fairly, it's because you're allowing whatever it is to go on. So whether that be go to the bathroom, take a few deep breaths, I don't know, put your hand under
Scream in
some.
a pillow.
Yeah. Even if you come out shaking, oh my gosh, I don't do it. Stand up for yourself and always make people treat you the way you are supposed to be treated.
Yes.
Point blank, period. Always. So, yes, one more.
No. We got another hood therapist question coming in with our favorite hood therapist.
The therapist, please answer this. I've been talking to this man for 3 weeks, and he already keeps hinting about how high his rent is, how he might need somewhere to stay for a little while. He says he's embarrassed to even ask, is this a red flag, or am I judging him too hard?
Is his
Bitch.
name Daniel or Justin?
Bitch, he is the red flag. Like, he is that's a red flag. That is a huge red flag. No, drop him. Even if you have a connection with him, he's probably faking that connection just to move in with you or whatever. No, that's a huge red flag. And nobody should be asking you to stay with you unless like their house burnt down and they need to stay the night, but like not move in with you, especially if you're not reciprocating that. Those
Ladies, you
feelings.
need to be wooed. You don't need to be
That's
going
right.
out with nobody.
That's
that
right.
can't woo
And
you.
don't settle.
No, never settle.
Like if you're
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
If you're single and I'm not single, so I can't vouch for y'all. I feel really bad for people now because it seems like the dating is, it seems like, and this is just one sided, but I feel like men are just looking for the hookup because they're like, I can have my cake and eat it too.
Thank you, Connie.
I can, take a girl out on a date, then I can, we can do the deed, and then she goes on back
Have
to her house.
lunch with one day,
Right.
have dinner with the next
Well,
day.
the
have
thing
after
is,
dinner
women,
drinks.
y'all have to change your mindset, and you have to think like that. So you have to start thinking like, no, I don't have to be settled down. I don't have to have a man to wake up to. Let me use him for what I need him for.
Right.
So,
Always be a couple steps ahead.
yes, because if you're like, oh, I just want a significant other, like get a dog, like get a cat, get a best friend or a roommate, but don't put that on a man because you got to play them at their own game, really. And also don't ever let them know that you're like really that into it. You have to play the long game with men because they love the chase, but once they catch you, they're like, it's not interesting anymore. So you always got to, be mysterious, and you always got to be like, oh yeah, whatever. I guess I could go out tonight,
Men like to hunt.
Yes.
And so always
Yeah.
keep it.
Don't be always available.
Yes.
You can be like, oh, plans changed today, so I guess I could go out because get a free meal or whatever. But oh God, I'm probably gonna be roasted for that, for like
No.
feminism, but whatever. But yeah, I think people put all their eggs in one basket and they go out looking for the ultimate partner, spouse, whatever. And it's like, oh no, you have to change your mindset. You have to say like, F that, I'm gonna play them at their own game. So
Well, you
know,
have to almost think like a man. Don't
do.
think like yourself because it's never going to be.
because we're emotional beings.
Yes.
Women are emotional. We go with our heart. They're more with their head or ass or whatever. I don't know what they go with, but something not there.
Don't get us canceled.
No, but you have to play them at their own game. You can't go into it like, and a person is only going to give you what they can give you. So take what they're giving you as nothing more. Like, oh, he's nice to me, so maybe he'll want to go further. No, you're assuming, and he may not, and he may only be able to meet you right there. So you have to meet him right there. Don't assume 15 years down the road. That was my problem. Like, I always have like a future plan. Like, oh, I could see us, blah, blah, blah. No, he may only be able to be right, right here and now. So you have to meet him where he's at too. So don't go into things like, oh, this, if it does, it does. If it don't.
And that goes both ways too,
Yes.
because like my son dating, and I'm like, don't settle. Like,
But
you
he's
have to-
not.
you have
He
to
has
keep-
options.
Yes, but I mean, you have to keep it because I am that way. Like, you can't be too nice to me because I will run all over you.
Oh yeah, I don't like that either.
Yeah.
You have to have
and
boundaries.
so I have to have that
Yeah, I don't like a
nice
super
man,
submissive.
but be a little bit of a
Yes,
ass. Or
you have to, and everybody needs that. Like, so if you don't have that, you need to find that.
yeah,
you
and
need to
even I
find that-
may cuss you out, but
Yeah, you need to find that grit.
you still
that's
have
like,
to do it. If my husband's on here, don't listen.
yeah,
you need
Hagen,
to
you either
get off.
You better not. Don't be trying to stand on your own. Be telling me what to do. Hell no, it ain't working. But yes, I do not like a submissive. I honestly,
But I want you to do what I want you to do when
exactly.
I want you to do it.
Yeah.
And I know
yeah,
that's
I'm gonna
me.
fight you tooth and nail.
Yeah,
But I don't pick.
it's a me problem, not a.
I don't really pick friends that are submissive either because I'm like, tell their ass off. Or I feel like I need to stand in front of them all the time and like protect them. Because I'm like, no, you let people treat you like hell no. And so then obviously I come off as like crazy or whatever. But I think there's a good balance of being like rational and then having some grit. But you don't, submissive is not. And my grown kids, if they're like, I was on the phone with Jaden one time,
And how many dates have they been on? And if they're talking about that, girl, go on and swipe right and go on to the next one.
It ain't worth it.
Yeah.
The real one will be out there. There are some real ones. You already know what you're fixing to get into. He's gonna be driving
if he's
your
telling
ass
you
to
that
work.
on the first,
Yeah, he's driving your ass to work and keeping your car. That's what that's gonna turn into. He's
is
gonna
so
be
true.
picking you up from work in your car. So no, we're not doing that.
and he probably ain't got no insurance, so it'll all be on you.
Exactly. No.
If something happens, you're gonna
That's
have
a
to.
big red flag.
Yeah.
What was I saying before that? Oh, my son, I was on the phone with him one time because he works a job where he can talk on the phone. And his boss like came over and My son's very respectful. He's like, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. And I'm like, hold the hell up. He needs to watch that tone. And then he called me back and I was like, what happened? And he was like, oh, whatever. And I was like, yeah, I feel like you were a little bit too submissive there. and Hagen's like, no, that's his job. And I'm like, no. I'm not saying cuss him out, but you stand firm in your decision. And if you made a mistake, you own up to it. You made a mistake. That's fine. We all do. But watch how you talk to me, sir, because respectfully, you can catch these hands. That's why I don't work under anybody.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but you work for yourself, and so
I can't work for anybody. Like, it just don't work. Because I'm just mouthy. I really am. And I'm just, yeah.
I mean,
and I'm like, I'm going to continue until I get my point across. Like, you know what I mean? If I'm being misunderstood, I'm going to the ends of the earth to get my point across.
Prove to you.
Yes. Like, no, the reason this XYZ is because, like, I can't let you go home thinking that, like, whatever, I was wrong or shady. Like, no. I need you to understand my point. Like, I'm not going to stop. So that's why I don't work for anybody. I could probably be, like, wealthy if I would, but.
Got one more. This is a good one.
Okay.
okay, Charlie.
Everybody keeps saying I need to heal, but honestly, I'm tired of healing. I'm in therapy, I journal, I pray, I block people, and somehow I'm still crying in the car listening to old R&B. At what point does healing start feeling better?
Oh,
That
that's
might
a good
need a
one.
real therapist. I don't know that. This
I
therapy can
think
do
that,
that.
you're probably at the tip of the iceberg, so it's probably about to start getting better.
To start restating the question.
We need to, because they can't hear us or can't hear you,
So they're driving in the car crying
and they want to know when is healing.
because everybody's telling them they need to go on and heal. So when does healing get better?
Or when does it stop? When do you just stop trying to
Yeah.
quote unquote heal because
Well,
they're
we
still
can't
crying?
even talk about it because we're like, get over it.
Right. I think sometimes move on is the answer. I really do think that sometimes that is the answer. Like, you're just going to have to move on. Like, you're going to have to redirect your thoughts to something else. And I have no scientific evidence of this, but I think that gratitude really does help change the mindset of things. And Aniston told me last night, I told y'all that I had a meltdown at Disney, and then I didn't want the babies to feel like, they're responsible for my emotions. And she said, this was actually today, but she said, Mom, you were very good about saying I'm sorry and explaining why you're in trouble and all the things. And I said, really? Because I really thought I probably really put that on older kids, y'all. And she goes, no, we never felt responsible for your emotions. And I was like, oh, that makes me feel so good because I really thought that y'all were probably like, hell yeah, we held that bitch up, whatever. So I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, the get over it thing. And I said, well, I'm glad to hear that because, but I have to tell my daughter that sometimes because she'll psychoanalyze things to the bone. And I'm like, sis, sometimes you just have to say, move on.
Yeah.
Not everything is related to the past and what has happened and the trauma and all the things. Sometimes it just is what it is. And it's fine to, like I've said before, you can take a trip through Sadville, but you cannot stop. You cannot hang out there. You can take a pit stop, but we got to keep it moving because the more you give your energy to something, the more it's going to have energy. So I think practicing gratitude, that's what I was saying. Aniston said, the best thing that you ever taught us, Mom, was gratitude. You've always, and we're both very good at that and turning things around. And I said, yeah, I feel like that since I've learned about that, it turned my life around because growing up, we were so much poor, pitiful me. We lived in here and blah, blah, blah. But honey, we live in America and y'all can say what you want to. This is not political, but we live in the United States of America where opportunity is around every corner. So if you don't use that, that's kind of on you. So even if you wake up tomorrow and you're going through divorce or whatever, you can say but I have the option to change this. I have the ability to change this.
Right.
The divorce is a death of a relationship or whatever, but some people they didn't wake up this morning, so they don't get that option to change it or try over or get a new path. Like they don't
There's
have that.
always someone worse off than you are.
Yeah, and I really like. I have to say, like, sometimes you just have to tell yourself that, even though that's the last thing you want to think is like gratitude, but it really does work because you have to think like you could sit and dwell in the past and be like, oh, this happened to me, and the healing part that this person's talking about, like, but eventually you have to say like, why am I giving it so much energy? Like, you can't give negative things energy. You have to refocus. So cry, wipe your mascara, get out, move on. Like, let's think about something else. If you have to write down 10 things that you're thankful for, that will literally get your mind on 10 things that you're thankful for. If that's what you have to do to journal or whatever, do that. And it will at least expand your mind from what the past traumas to current.
It's impossible to be mad, sad, or angry and grateful at the same time.
Yes, that's exactly right. And it will literally change your focus. Like you have to refocus to think about. So I think people like that, I'm not going to say they're like poor, pitiful me people, but they do get stuck in like the healing, the nasty part. In the what? Yeah, the victim. Yeah. I feel like they have to do the gratitude and the thankfulness to pull themselves out, because without it, because I'm not rich or famous or educated or anything, but I'm like, do you know how blessed I am right now from where I came from?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I cannot believe this is my life. Like, that's amazing. Like, it's such a beautiful life. Even when it's bad, it's still a beautiful life.
Right.
Like, we have so much at our fingertips, and everyone does. Like, kids nowadays, like, you have no excuse because everything is at your fingertips. Everything. Your phone, literally, anything you want to know,
Yeah.
it's right there. Any opportunities, right there. You just Google it. You can, all the things. So, I don't know. It's hard for us to feel sorry for that kind of thing. Like, everybody's going to deal with shit, and that's fine. And we can wallow in it for a minute, but then we got to move the hell on, because anything you give your energy to is going to multiply. It's just going to get bigger. So, girl, you're
Well, and then you have people that try to, I don't want to say milk it, but
the victim mentality.
yes. And like, there is nothing attractive about a victim.
And here's the thing: nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. And I'm speaking from experience with that. When I first got out into the real world outside of the trailer park and all that, like, I would tell like a sad story to like my ex-in-laws, and they would laugh, and I'm like, this is so bizarre, but they were just like, yeah, it's life. And I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
I don't think you understand the magnitude of
Right.
it. And they're like, yeah, like, that sucked. Okay, but it's just life. And I'm like, wait, no one cried, no one rubbed my back.
That's crazy, actually.
Yeah, and that's true. Those people, like, I thought they are so weird. No, they're just normal.
Privilege. That's privilege.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but they're just like down home. No. They've been through this stuff.
Right.
They've been through it. They're not privileged. Like, they lived rough, like very rough.
But that's what we do now. We laugh about it.
Yeah.
And so, but I guess we haven't always laughed about it.
Oh, I definitely didn't.
Yeah,
Like, when I was
there
like
were
18,
times when it really
19, it
bothered
was just
us,
like,
and-
oh, well, my mom's a drug addict and blah, blah, blah. And they would just like laugh. And I'm like, that's bizarre. And they were
Right.
like, yeah, that sucks. That's life. We got to move on. And I'm like, huh?
Yeah. 'Cause
But
I
then,
mean,
like, then I hear their stories. I'm like, damn, they're just worse than mine. And here I think that they're like privileged, like Trent just said. Like, no, they actually aren't. They just moved on, and they realized that what happened before is not going to define the future. So, I think you have to do that, because, like I said, nobody gives a shit, because we all have a story.
yeah, everybody's got their own stuff going on.
Yeah,
And they may have all the money in the world, but
Mm-hmm.
they still got problems. Everybody's got them every day.
yep. So I think, like, you almost have to just go, that sucked, but it's going to have to be an internal thing. It's not going
Right.
to be, nobody's going to shut the world down for you. So,
You just got to figure out how to find the positive
yeah.
and
And-
the bad.
What I like to do is I like to connect dots. So I like to be like, I bet I do this because of that. Is it true? I don't know. Is there any scientific? I don't know. But I love that. So anytime I like listen to something that's like psychology, or even like The Body Keeps the Score, I'm like, I love to connect dots. So I'm like, oh, I bet that's why I do this, and this is why I am the DNA and all the things, like, all that's so prevalent, like in our who we are, that I love that. So do that. If you like, go in that rabbit hole. Like, why am I impulsive? Well, it's probably because I don't know. Well, I never had shit, so now that I have a little change in my pocket, and I mean change like $27. Like I don't have. I'm like I can.
We
spend,
mean little change.
Yeah, I'm like I can spend 24. So that's what I mean.
But look at my shirt.
So cute. It's so cute. The colors are so cute.
Look at this shirt. How cute is this shirt? Oh my! So
Trent, we can't hear you.
Has anybody else got any questions for the Hood Trailer Park
Therapist, yeah.
therapist? I mean,
And I could be steering you totally wrong. I mean, if you catch
Yes.
a charge,
this is not a real therapy.
no, and do not go to the judge and be like, the Hood therapist told me, like, yeah, but
Although we do have credentials because there are therapists that use our podcast
exactly. Examples.
as an example. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably like
mean,
dysfunction at its finest.
Yeah, they're probably like, you got to laugh
Oh.
through your trauma.
We got another one, and
Okay.
I'll try to repeat it this time.
Why is it always the most blessed and highly favored people that are the messiest? I got a church friend who smiles in my face and gossips about everybody. How do I distance myself without causing drama?
So it said, why do the blessed and highly favored people, why are they always the messiest? That they had a friend from church that smiles on their face, but was it?
Talks about everybody.
Yeah, talks about everybody. And how do they? What was the question at the end?
How do I distance myself without causing drama?
How do I distance myself? Like, you just create boundaries, and that's another thing. Like, a person will only treat you how you allow them to treat you. So with that, just say like, so you don't reach out to them, you let them reach out to you, and then you just slowly, back out of it. That's what I do. And then I'm also confrontational. So like if they ask me, I'll straight up say,
Yeah.
you don't have, like, I know a lot of people that's very uncomfortable, but like, basically if you just start distancing yourself, usually they'll get the hint and move on. But
You think? Well, okay, so I'm going to tell a story now. I hope she don't get mad. Hope Julie ain't on here. Julie that I work with.
Yeah.
Who lost her husband, Joe. She come back to work, and of course she's going through a lot of shit because she lost her husband through ALS and, just going through all the things. And so she kind of told us when she got back, listen, my mentality can only take so much. Don't come to me with petty shit because she's our office manager. Figure it out yourself. Don't come to me because she's doing something you don't like, or, just basically grow up and do your job and don't worry about what other people are doing, because if it doesn't affect your job,
exactly.
why are you trying to narc on everybody? And we share an office, so we're in the same room, and I tell you, people come in nonstop to talk to her about the dumbest shit that can just be figured out without, I'm like, our office ran like 6 months without Julie because she was home taking care of Joe, but I'm like, bless her heart, like I would pull my hair out just sitting there with her and the people that come through.
Did you feel like she's just like babysitting?
Yes, I feel like her coming back has made people more dumb.
Yeah.
That sounds so bad, and then the whole gossipy, like, which our
Here's the
doctors
thing.
are amazing because they put up with a lot of shit. They let me, I've worked there forever, and God knows, I mean, I'm late every day, and I apologize, and I try to be on time. I really do. I have all intentions, but then you've got some people in our office that just have done some shit. Let me just say, have done some shit but they like to tell on everybody and pull it out their shit. Especially if they're doing something bad, then they start pointing the finger at other people, trying to throw them under the bus, and that just gets on my fucking nerves. Can't stand.
But that
them.
also comes back to what's done in the dark will always come to light.
Yes.
Okay, as a former professional gossiper, okay, and I know that some people are gonna be like, but in the last like 5 years, you cannot participate in the gossip, as in don't add anything to the gossip. And then eventually they will understand that, okay, I can't gossip with her so that will set the boundary because when I work in a beauty salon and we used to gossip about everybody and all the things and hell, our life was a mess. And I want to know and I still want to know the tea. Like, I still want to know the tea, but I don't pass it on anymore just because there's been a few instances I haven't got personally caught spreading people's business, but I've seen people and I'm like, how embarrassing would that be to get caught? So like, I ain't passing it along, but I will listen to your gossip and stuff. And like, I want to hear it. But if she's gossiping and being messy, first of all, don't tell her anything. Second of all, don't participate in it. She'll get the vibe that like, oh, okay, I can't really gossip with her.
Well, and number one, you should never talk about anybody or say anything about anybody that you can't say to their face. Mm-hmm. Because if you get caught, don't lie. Right. You said it just on, so you should never say anything behind somebody's back that you wouldn't say to them. Yep. And number two, if that bitch is talking about you to them, they're talking to...
if she's talking to you about them, then she's talking to you.
About
talking
you
about,
to them.
Yes, yeah.
So,
yeah.
Is that somebody you want in your corner
no.
anyway? So it makes you look at people...
Oh, and you can't trust anyone.
Yeah.
Like, honestly. But, like, at 42, I feel like even if you breached my... Like, say me and you have talked and I've said something, made an opinion about Trent, and, like, you told him, like, I don't really care anymore. You know what I mean? Like, but at 20 and 30, like, that shit hurts. I mean, it would still hurt.
Right.
But like she said, I don't say anything that I wouldn't back up if you caught me in it. Mm-hmm. So... Just, you don't participate in the gossiping, and she'll know. Because I know I have a friend that, like, she just don't talk bad about anyone. And she don't tell anybody's business. She don't gossip at all. So I know that I can't gossip with her because I know that she's not a gossiper. So,
and friends like that are kind of almost like keep your friends close.
Keep your enemies close.
Keep your enemies closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because.
Yeah. And just know that what comes around goes around.
Yeah.
So if she's...
and most of the time, they're miserable in their own life. Is why they're talking about you anyway.
Oh, yeah. Because, I mean, I for real, I feel like I was a professional gossiper. Like, and I didn't spread it around the town, but I would tell my sister, you know, my friend, and, oh, my gosh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. But I don't do that anymore because I'm like, how embarrassing if you got caught. You know what I mean? Like, that's so embarrassing. And I would just die of embarrassment. Because...
Yes, Charlie. This has been like Charlie's Angels tonight.
It really has been.
Yeah.
Ashley, point yours down. Other way.
Hello.
I don't even know how we have microphones in front of us.
I know.
There's no
We really
telling.
need the wireless ones.
I know.
Delilah.
I have wireless ones.
Oh, yeah.
We could have had those on tonight.
But I think tonight was good.
Yes.
We're gonna probably do nothing. This was probably all for nothing.
We're going to talk about the same thing next week.
Exactly. Even though
and what all we need to do, and then
Yeah.
we go home and do.
Well, I feel like the more, like, if we just keep talking about it, surely this shit's gonna like happen.
Somebody.
And I know some of y'all need to be on our freaking podcast. I know, so y'all can call in. You don't have to be here personally. I know that y'all have freaking stories. And when I say stories, I mean drama, trauma, spooky, everyday, funny. I really don't want to cry, but I will cry. But like, I'll try to spin it to be funny. But like, I know that y'all have stories. So stop being scared. And if you don't want to be on here, write it to us because we'll read it and then just tell your freaking story. Yeah, it's barbarajeanwanda@gmail.com.
It's so vanilla.
BarbaraJean.
Yes, Ashley gets in her head sometimes and she's like, nobody wants to hear what we did all week. And I agree with you, but I don't know how people have this. Like, we always have a lot going on. Like, we're not just.
Mm-hmm. I feel like people that have
and
podcasts.
I don't want to say boring because we're not. People aren't boring. Normal. We don't just get to go home and watch TV and cook dinner.
And even though I brought
something going on,
all the issues to the table today, I said I cannot contribute on helping with any of them because when I leave here, it's like podcast ? I don't even know what the podcast is. But then come like Tuesday, or if like someone mentions it, I'm like, oh crap, I need to. But if like then come Tuesday, I'm like, oh, it's podcast day. Shit, I've done nothing. I haven't got a guest. I haven't got a topic, and I need that. But I think that's the part where we need a handler, or I'm going to reach out to my insurance company and see if they could get me a caregiver. Like, I feel like that would be good. Like, instead of wiping my ass, they like
crazy.
call
Crazy.
people and say, "Get on the podcast, bitch."
And we have people that Lindley wants to come on with all of her bottle service girls from downtown Nashville. That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
I bet they see some stuff.
Okay, but that's the thing that we do is we talk, we don't do. We just, so when we get off here, we're going to text Lindley and we're going to ask her, what does next Tuesday look like for you?
Okay.
See?
Well, no, I will already text her and told her that we would do it.
And I have people on TikTok that are like millions of followers and I've never,
No.
because I just don't follow through.
But we do. We work.
Yeah, it is hard.
It's in our full-time job.
You are my sister. She is always like, she always excuses us or like all the things. And I'm always like, we don't do enough. We don't do enough. And she's like, we're tired. And I'm like, yeah, but we could be doing more. And she's like, well, I'm tired. Our feet hurt. And I'm like, yeah. So
my
I think I do
gosh.
need to realize.
It will get easier. We got to get this house sold. My husband's mom's house. We got to have the estate sale. We're having it
All
this
I have to do
weekend.
is get these kids to 18. So like 13 more
Yeah.
years, bitches, I'm coming for y'all. Like I'm going to have all the things. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
And like she said earlier, so many ideas. I have a book. It may only have 4 sellers, which y'all bitches is going to sell it. So that's for sure.
That's why she won't let me read it beforehand.
Yeah,
She
oh,
keeps
you're
telling
definitely
me,
buying
"Send
it. I mean, I'm going to give you one, but then you're also buying one too because I need you to buy one. And then like I have a book and then I have like 4 book ideas that I think could be probably successful if I finish them, but I don't put anything into it. I have kids and I failed to sign them up for sports. So now here we're in the spring. They have no sports and I missed out on that. Oops. I know, but like I'm like these are the vital years to figure out if your kid's like good or not. You know what I mean? Like I don't want them to start at like 8 and then be like, they don't even know what first base is. I mean, he didn't know what first base was last year, so I don't think he's gonna. So you know what I mean?
It'll
Like
be fine. Everything's fine.
I know.
They have food.
There's so much pressure on us nowadays. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, that is.
It's like Easter's this weekend. Do you think I have anything bought for Easter baskets? No.
Do you not?
No, not a thing.
Oh, I have a few Easter baskets in my car. I could let you.
They have Easter baskets, but one of their, so I was going to make them buckets because that's what I want to do. I want to see, that's what I do. Instead of just getting a Halloween bag,
Yeah.
like I have to personalize them. I'm a Halloween bag.
We have a problem saying no to things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially like I'm creative, so let me do that. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a real problem.
And Cassie's almost to Washington. She's on her trip.
Oh,
First day they broke down. This is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What day? When did they leave? We already gone through the weekend with them being gone?
hmm
Oh, we have. I think she said it's going to take her 10 days to get there, but
oh, geez.
she's on a little map.
Yeah.
But
I feel like if I had like 4 days at home alone, I could get my house cleaned up and organized and all
I
the
bet
things.
she wouldn't, because when I have that time, I sit there and watch TV.
Yeah.
Binge watch it.
'Cause that's the only time you
up.
get.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, if I only had like 4 days, no work, just like book, podcast, schedule doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, all that. I'm like, but I wouldn't, like, I don't know. How do y'all do it?
Because we only work good if we have a lot of things on us.
Mhm.
I don't work well if I don't have
Yeah.
100 things.
Oh,
And
you
I-
have to put pressure on me for sure.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that, like, the editing of my book, I got to like page 27, and when the editor comes into the shop, act like she's a bill collector, like the repo man, I'm like, tell her I'm not here.
I think you should read just a little insert from the book.
Okay.
Yeah. Who
But,
wants to hear that?
I'm like, tell her I'm not here. Like, obviously, she sees my card. She sees me standing there.
Your editor?
Yeah, because
She's
she's
from,
yeah, Centerville.
what the hell? I didn't know we had people like that live close to us.
Oh yeah.
Lord. What do you
I'm like,
think?
tell her I'm not here, and she's like, I can see you. Get up, and I'm like,
Who
because
wants to hear an insert
I tell her,
from
I'm like,
Ashley's book? I do.
you
because-
have to hold my feet to the flame, because if you don't, then it ain't never gonna get done. So she does, and she's really good at it. She has like, I think like 27 kids or something like that. Like, it's a lot. I forgot, lost count, but I think it's like 8 or something.
I bet it's not 27.
I don't think it's 8,
Yeah, I
27,
bet.
but I think it's like 8. So she's and she homeschools them all. So she's on it. And she's like, get on it. So what I told her the other day, I was like, oh, I got a great idea. I've finished my part up to like chapter 27. So if you start now and start working, it will put pressure on me to finish the end. But then she had to have surgery. So I haven't touched it since I told her that. But yeah, I treat her like the repo man. I'm like, oh no, there she is.
Trying to figure out, because earlier when we started, I had 2 boxes where I had a camera and you had a camera, and then I hit something, and now I don't have a front camera and a back camera.
I'm going to probably turn y'all up. I love to edit. Do you, Mama Linda?
We've had 808 people on mine. I bet you've had a lot of people on yours.
I don't know. I've got 4.5 thousand.
And see, we're still doing my
hearts.
shirt. That's what we're on here. I'm probably getting banned from TikTok because probably can't.
I hate to get off here, but I'm going to read an excerpt from my book. So
I'm excited about the excerpt from her book.
okay.
Ashley, pull your mic down just a little.
It's hard.
Right there.
Tell everybody come to mine so they can listen
Oh,
to your excerpt.
I already left it. Hold on, Lisa. That might still be on. Oh, I am still on. Hey, go to Kila's My Lost and Found Sisters and be on live so you can hear it. And Mama Linda, you need to reach out to me because I need all the help I can get. My Lost and Found Sisters. She's on live right now. My lost.
I found you. I figured out how to do it.
Okay, good. Okay. Let me see.
So where'd it go?
Did I go off?
No, here I had it right here. People be trying to come in here with me. Hold on a minute, y'all. Hold on, don't start.
I won't. I'm trying to find a excerpt from my book. Let me tell you about writing a book. Writing a book is so easy. And then it turns into your worst nightmare. The writing is easy. Then editing it and then filtering it and posting switching all the chapters and putting things where they need to go. That shit is.
Amanda said I was in the wrong live.
Oh.
Can everybody see Ashley? Y'all tell me if you can see Ashley.
I'm trying to find a. Oh.
Her book is in the stage. What is it?
Editing stage.
Editing stage.
My hope is to have it completely edited, and then we start with like publishing or whatever by like July. Obviously, it won't be ready by then, but like done with the editing process, and then on to the next steps by July. Okay. Are y'all ready? Tell me when you're ready.
I have a question. She's not on the screen right now.
I'm gonna tell you what this excerpt's
Okay,
from.
we're just gonna turn you around. Okay.
This is from me like recapping how my parents met and like the beginning of their relationship. So this is not like funny, but okay, whatever. So roughly 2 years after they married, the bottom fell out. Dad was 19, Mom was just 17. He had a brain aneurysm rupture. Mom had told us the story all of our lives, and each time it sounded just as terrifying. Dad come home from work with a splitting headache, one of those deep pulsing pains that made him wince with every blink. Mom always ready with a home remedy, smoked a joint with him to hopefully ease the pain. When it did not provide any relief, he decided to take a shower. Mom said the most god-awful screams came from the bathroom. Josh, still an infant, was on the bed, and she ran to check on Dad. She found him standing in the shower, holding his head while the water poured over him. Then he collapsed. She bolted to the neighbors, screaming for help. When the ambulance arrived, Dad was still naked. Mom was trying to put clothes on him. They carried him to the bed where Josh still lay. Dad began convulsing. Dad swiftly snatched up a pillow and pulled it to his chest. Thank God he didn't grab Josh. Dad slipped into a coma. Even before any of us kids could remember it, our family learned a lesson early. Survival didn't mean things went back to normal. It just meant they went on. He stayed in a coma for 8 long weeks. The doctors didn't offer much hope. It was rare for someone Dad's age to have such a horrendous attack on his health. If he woke up, they warned there was a very good chance he would be in a vegetative state. The whole family was devastated, but in the middle of it all of this turmoil, Mom was carrying a secret. She was pregnant with my sister. No one knew yet, just her. And she was 17, and she already had a kid. So, and that's all I'm going to tell you. But yeah, so
Wow, I didn't know that your dad. Yeah, we've never talked about that before.
Yes, and the I don't know if I described the scene very well about Josh, but he was, I want to say, like 5-6 months old, and mom had him sleeping on the bed. And when the ambulance people put dad on the bed, of course he was naked. She was trying to put clothes on him, and he was convulsing. And then all of a sudden, his arms were like out, kind of like Jesus, and he pulled it in really tight and like gripped it, and they couldn't get the pillow.
Oh,
and
wow.
he was like inches from grabbing Josh, like the baby. And mom said if Josh would have been like an inch over, he would have ended up, and they couldn't get him because he was in a seizure. So they couldn't get him to release it. So I guess he like took the pillow with him. But like mom was like, oh my God, he almost grabbed my baby. And then it was so much going on. But yeah, come to find out it was an aneurysm to bust in his brain. And he was only 19. And then I had mini strokes at 19 while I was pregnant with Jaden. I don't know if I ever told those stories.
I think
but
you've told those.
yeah.
So
But
you can't do hormone replacement therapy.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where the aneurysm is kind of where I give dad a pass, because my mom said it was just never the same afterwards. He had a lot of like residual effects on him afterwards. It took like years of, my mom said he would like,
8 weeks in a coma is a long time.
and I thought, I must have made this up because I tried to double check with him for the book. I thought he told me that he was the youngest man in medical history. Like he made a book, he was in a book for having this certain procedure done that was like a 50% chance he's going to survive, 50% he's going to be dead, he's going to die. But he told me like a month ago, like, nope, no procedure. Where I came up with that, I have no idea. But I know that he told me that he was in medical books in Vanderbilt because they're a learning hospital.
Right.
And I know it was him, told me that they called doctors, like neurologists from around the country, and one came from like Michigan and one came from another
Yeah,
state.
they do that.
Yeah, and they like performed this like experimental surgery, and he survived, but he was like, no, that didn't happen. And I'm like,
Yeah, because when Brian was in the hospital and he broke his pelvic and had all that stuff, they flew a surgeon in from like Chicago.
yeah. I'm like, I know I did not make that up, Dad. Like, I know you told me that. I don't know if he doesn't remember
Yeah.
it, but I'm like, Dad, I know that you told me that. But he's like, no, I'm like, you normally just don't. He goes, oh, they just gave me like blood thinners. I'm like, you normally don't just come out of an aneurysm with just like blood thinners, but
Right.
whatever.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So I know that he told me that at one time, but now he doesn't remember it, which he doesn't have a good memory. But I don't either, and I haven't had an aneurysm. So
Have you come up with a title for the book?
I think I'm going to name it, I thought this ish was normal. Like, I thought this shit was normal.
Okay.
Because Dr. Hudgens was in the shop yesterday, and he's like, when's your book coming out? Because he really holds my feet to the flame. He's read it. He was one of my beta readers. And I said, I forgot what was I telling you? I forgot. Oh, I said,
Amanda P said I
I said I thought this shit was normal. I said, like, my prenatal diet was Mountain Dew and cigarettes, like when I was pregnant. And I thought that was normal. Like, I was like, I take prenatal vitamins. Like, what else does the baby want and need? Like water, what? Hydration. Now I'm like, oh my God, I didn't do any, like, what? I smoked so many cigarettes and was like, I was so stressed. So it's a wonder, like,
Remember her, she just told us earlier, Malaya's trying to bribe her to do things
with
her.
cigarettes. Yeah, that's true. And like, so.
And she quit smoking for the longest.
Yeah, and then I started back whenever the babies. It was just so much. Like if you have high cortisol levels when you're pregnant, that trickles down to your children. Like, so it can cause issues, whether it be autoimmune, whatever. And so I was telling my friend this the other day, and I was like, it's a wonder that my children are standing upright and can talk.
She is crazy.
Because when you talk about cortisol, like, I'm sure my shit was out the roof, especially during that second one.
All right, so we are going to go because I'm getting hungry.
Me too.
It's 8:30.
Oh my God, we got to go. We love y'all. Bye.
And so everybody have a happy Easter.
Yes, happy Easter. He is risen. He really is. I don't know nothing about the
love
Bible. I just
her.
know that Jesus is love, okay?
Yeah,
And I know that they said he was risen because he was gone.
he is risen
He left the
indeed.
tomb.
But we'll catch y'all next week.
Yep. Okay, love you. Bye.
Ashley tries to flake on.
I'm not. I'm still coming.
Next week. We'll see y'all. Bye. Thank you for staying around for all of our crazy.
Be sure to like, follow, and share with everyone you know.
Even them whores you don't like.
And leave us a 5-star review.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, bitches.